Do you ever feel like time is flying by? One minute it's January and the next minute it's already December. In today's video, we are going to dive into science and psychology behind why people say time is moving faster than 2020. Let's explore the reason behind this strange feeling that many of us can relate to. Let's talk about the major event that reshaped our world, the COVID-19 pandemic. When the pandemic hit in 2020, it changed everything. Lockdown, social distancing, working from home. Suddenly our routines were upended. But what does that have to do with the way we perceive time? During lockdowns, many of us found ourselves stuck in a loop of the same day, over and over again. There were fewer trips, fewer outings, and fewer milestones or significant events that break up our routine. Days blurred into weeks and weeks turned into months without us even realizing. When we don't have new experiences or events to mark the passage of time, it can feel like it slips away faster than usual. Essentially, our brains measure time by how many new things we experience, and without a lot of variety in daily life. So now, let's talk about something that happens as we get older. The way we perceive time changes. As children, a year feels like a huge chunk for our life because we are constantly learning and experiences new things. But as adults, we are often settled into routines, and each year becomes a small portion of our life. Think about it. A 10-year-old experiences a year as 10% of their life, but an adult, a year is only a small fraction of their total life. So it feels like time passes more quickly the older we get. This is why as we age, it becomes like time accelerates. When we are mentally engaged in so many things at once, we lose track of time. We check our phones, then look up and realize hours have passed. This digital distraction can make us feel like we have lost control over time itself. And then there's the impact of global events. In the past few years, we have seen a lot of political unrest, environmental disasters, and social movements. These events often demand our attention and energy, creating a sense of urgency. The more we are engaged in these ongoing situations, the faster time seems to slip away. With so many major events unfolding, it's hard to keep track of everything happening. This constant stream of news and changes add to the feeling that time is rushing by, especially when we look back and realize how much has happened in such a short span. Finally, let's consider the psychology side of time perception. When we are focused on specific goals or events, like trying to survive a pandemic, adapt to a new normal, or simply get through one day, we tend to lose track of time. We may be so caught up in a now that we fail to notice how quickly the time, weeks, and the months pass. Sometimes, the busier we are, the faster time seems to go. We are moving from one task to next without stopping to reflect. And before we know it, a whole year has passed. So, to sum it all up, why does time feel like it's moving faster? It's a combination of factors. The disruption caused by pandemic, the way we perceive time as we age, the constant digital stimulation, and the global events that have kept us on edge. All of these contribute to a collective sense that time is slipping away faster than ever. But remember, even though it feels like time is speeding up, it's important to take moments to slow down, reflect, and appreciate the present.